Hi, good day, friends and fellow travelers. This is Kathy from Readings by Gatora, here to do the daily pull for April 2nd, 2024. Okay, so today's pull is the Six of Pentacles, which is the card of generosity. Um, it can go either way. It could be you being generous to someone else or someone being generous to you. I've gotten this card for people who win the lottery. So you might have gotten lucky with yesterday's lottery. It also means, on so many levels, this card has come to mean um, giving, giving what is important to you. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're giving money. This could mean that you're donating your time in a volunteer position. This could be you're giving something from the heart. Um, Maybe you're making a collection for donations to give to people who are in need. There's a lot of ways you can be generous. The um, the aspect of this card that I've learned over the years that have that really sticks with me after that eureka moment I had is that one of the toughest things to give is forgiveness. So if there's a person who is pretty much on your last nerve, or or has done something kind of shady to you, and you're still holding this against them, it doesn't do you any good to hold a grudge. It really doesn't. Forgive them. It's really hard sometimes to dig down and forgive somebody who's done you wrong. But when you forgive someone, you're forgiving for yourself. You're not forgiving for them. They don't even have to know you forgave them. The important thing is that you release the burden of carrying it around, that you even give to, whatever's about it anymore. Dig deep today and just let it go. If, you're passing somebody who um, maybe is hungry in the street, give them a couple of bucks. Um, it's important for you to to understand and study generosity today. The other card, the shadow card that came today at the bottom of the deck, is the Six of Cups, which is the card of nostalgia. And this card basically says that, um, but in your years before you, um, you're in reverie, um, thinking fondly about them. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. But it's cautioning you not to do it at the expense of enjoying what's happening today. You'll notice that in this card there's a guy sitting with his puppy, well, his dog actually. And they're happy and they're sitting there, but he's in reverie and he's thinking about when they were little pups, when he was a little guy and he had him as a puppy. Who knows, maybe the dog is coming to the end of its life and he's reflecting on how he enjoyed him then. But it's also a caution to say, don't do it at the expense of living and enjoying your life today. It's okay to every once in a while, wallow, go back in your memories and enjoy that time and, thinking about how great it was, but not at the expense of enjoying what you have every moment of every day. Because if this dog really is at the end of its life, you want to enjoy every single moment you have rather than spending time thinking about how great it was when he was a pup. Now, these two cards together, again, I got to switch them because we drew this one first. These two cards together um, make me really think hard about that last um, supposition when I said that this one also means forgiveness. Because if you're spending some time thinking about the past, kind of, wallowing in it, then maybe there is really something to that you really sit down and need to forgive. And it could be a person that you need to forgive, but it could also be yourself. to forgive yourself for not being the person you felt you needed to be in that moment. And so there's a lot of deep, some deep thinking here. We also have two sixes. Hello. That also means um, the month of June, the sun sign of Gemini, and that is maybe F, the letter F. F for forgive. Hello. So this is an important message today, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to spit it out, but it got me in reverie myself, thinking about alternate meanings for those cards that kind of pop up. So, if it resonates, take what you can from it. I appreciate that. If it does not, then maybe tomorrow it will resonate more for you. I do personal readings so that they will resonate for you. And you can get a hold of me at readingsbykatora.com or at readingsbykatora@gmail. I really do enjoy receiving your feedback. So if you feel so inclined, sorry, brain is not completely woken up today. Please do leave me feedback. I really enjoy it, and it helps me on the days where it's a little bit more difficult to find the time in the day to stop for a couple of minutes to do this. And so I appreciate your feedback, and I appreciate your acknowledgement that it's meant something to you to come across the feed today. Um, so you can find me on YouTube at Readings by Katora. So if you go to YouTube and look up in the search bar Readings by Katora, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. It's growing so slow. But it is also an archive of all of the previous readings, so you can go by date to check out if you've come to understand a little bit later what the message was for you. And of course, you're looking at this on Tarot Readings by Katora on Facebook. And people have asked me why Tarot Readings by Katora as opposed to just Readings by Katora. That's because my original Readings by Katora was hacked and it got taken away from me. So the only way I can get back in and do it was to add to the name, and I use that name when we're at expos, so it worked. Okay, so hopefully, and if you've seen this on TikTok, it won't be long that we're on TikTok. So please go and to one of the other two, either to FaceTime my professional page or YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I wish you peace.